be, bro.
It's alright. Shanti. It's okay.
Oh, fucking! Oh!
Is it gone? Okay. So what is this all about? Why am I here? What's happening? Why did you tell me to come here?
It's our first year, bro. It's our first year having a YouTube channel together.
Happy anniversary.
I nearly said happy birthday.
Happy brotherversary.
Happy brotherversary. And I just kind of felt that we should get together and sort of mark the moment, because we're working and we're grinding away on these videos, and I just wanted to take time out just to pause and tell you as my brother that I appreciate you, my big bro. And secondly, just to pause, just to mark the fact that we created a channel a year ago and we've not really sat to talk about it, and also it gives you guys a chance to get to know us a little bit more just through this conversation. The videos are so fast-paced and edited and everything's quick, but we rarely ever sit down together and just have a normal conversation. I wanted to ask you, if I take you back 12 months ago, how did you feel when I first approached you about Darji Bros? And I was like, bro, I've got this idea for a Bollywood reaction channel. But I think it's good for the people to know, the Darji Bros family to know what you're, because they don't know. Like,
I thought, what is this? I didn't think it was gonna work. I wasn't conscious of the reactor space and what reaction videos were all about, so yeah, I was like, I'm not sure, but if my brother wants to do it, I'll back it, we'll give it a shot.
It was a real ride or die moment, because like I get it. Like I literally was like, bro, we should watch Goila. let's just watch Goila. He was like, I don't see what's so entertaining about that, about us watching a movie.
Yeah.
No?
What inspired you to start doing Bollywood reactions with me?
I've always considered myself a bit of an observer. And ever since we were kids, I don't know if you remember this, bro, you're the one who used to show me movies regularly. Even back then, we were so reactive. And you would like pause the film and explain stuff to me as we're going through the film, and you'd be like, do you get it? Do you get it? And you'd always have a commentary. You'd always have something to say. Yeah. I think I was like 13, and then we went to the cinema, and I think we were definitely the loudest ones in there, talking to the screen as if it was happening right in front of us. And just observing that from childhood, I just thought,
you knew.
It felt worth capturing on video.
It turned out great.
I didn't expect for us to have over 700 supporters on the channel, like viewers and subscribers, and which we're so thankful for, because that one is unimaginable.
No, we didn't think we were going to grow as rapidly.
Not as fast as it went.
Did.
No.
But you guys helped us along the way. You pushed us along.
No, we're
you said do it.
Eternally grateful for that one. We both have grown a lot since the channel started. I think when we both first saw ourselves on video, we were so conscious. There's a video of us like doing the first test screening, and you're literally looking at yourself going,
I was a very angry person.
Are you angry? I think angry or just more serious?
No, I just lost my jokey side a little bit. I think I just brought it back out again.
For you, what's been the most challenging part of running our YouTube channel, and what keeps you motivated?
The most challenging part, I think, is trying to run the YouTube channel along with all my other responsibilities. I'm a dad as well, and to twins, so you know, I'm always on my feet and on my toes. I work full time as well.
Yeah.
And then I work on the weekends as well, so I work 7 days a week. And then at the same time, we run the YouTube channel. And what was the last?
And what keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated? You and the channel itself. Because I watch our channel.
Yeah.
And when I see it, sometimes I'm watching stuff and I just get hooked and I keep watching and I keep watching, and then sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I'm watching myself. Is this weird? I'm kind of a low-key fan.
That's good.
I'm a low-key fan myself of the channel.
No, that's great. I don't think it's low key though. Well, you motivated me too, man. You motivate me too, bro. Listen, I gotta shake your hand because, like, bro, they don't know. My big brother, he sometimes shows up exhausted, but the love that you have for the channel always overrides that tiredness. And then you come in and you're ready to be there as soon as the lights, camera, reaction. It's evident, man. Especially for me, someone who's behind the scenes with you. It's so evident the love that you have for the channel because you always bring it, bro. You bring the energy.
Do you see us only reacting to Bollywood? Moving forward. Bollywood movies, that's our thing, But we could react to anything.
We can react to anything. I think Hindi films are just so embedded into who I am. One of the first few memories I have is literally like Shah Rukh Khan films and stuff like that. But there's also something about the connection to our own culture. And when you put us with our culture, it's like being at home. There is such thing as like desi jokes and desi style and stuff like that. And I feel like it blends so well with who we are. Like, you know what I mean? We can try it for sure, but I don't know if it necessarily hits the same if we're reacting to something like Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's absolutely right.
When did you first fall in love with Hindi films?
So with me, when I grew up, my grandma or bar in the house would always there'd always be like Be For You movies or ZTV or something, like constantly 24/7 playing. So much so, the ZTV sign got burnt into the screen. Like when you watch any channel, it said ZTV.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah. There was nothing else watched in the house. Yeah. I remember that.
So when I think I was about like 4 or 5 years old, but I piqued an interest. I didn't understand, but you kind of see what's going on, and you can make out what's happening, but you don't understand the Hindi and everything, innit? But then because it was on all the time, I just happened to be playing in the same room or something, and then I'll watch a little bit, and then I'll just make out what's happening.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Whether I understood it or not, I will just make out what's happening.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that continued kind of thing, and then I'll be like, oh, what movie is this? Oh, what movie is that? And then I just found that with Indian movies, there's always like a strong message, and they all hit you emotionally. Like some Indian movies really hit you emotionally hard in ways that Hollywood movies can't touch.
100%.
Like kind of thing.
100%.
Delve into topics and emotions that I think a lot of the entertainment world doesn't
have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was that first film for you? Because for me, it was Koila. Hence why I was suggesting that was the first film that we watched together.
I don't know what the first, because I would have watched like at least probably about 6, 7, 8 films before I actually learned or started to understand Hindi and stuff like that. So I don't actually know what that would have been. There probably would have, to be honest with you, there probably would have been old films, like black and white films and stuff like that, because that's what
I watched.
My dad and my grandma would watch. Do you have a favorite? A favorite movie reaction out of all the reactions?
Of our videos?
Yeah.
Mohabbatein.
And why is that your favorite?
I felt personally there was an elevation of energy in the channel after Mohabbatein. And I don't know if that's because it's one of my favorite films, but I think also that all of our shoots prior gave us practice.
Yeah.
Every shoot we do.
That was also the first reaction where we took the intro a level up.
For those of you who don't know, Dips actually creates our thumbnails. Bro, honestly, I thank you for all of them actually, because the amount of care and love. Sorry?
Precision.
There's precision, which because we're both perfectionists, but the amount of care and attention to detail that I've seen you do since our first video to now, and each one, we both try and do this. We both try and elevate the craft every video, because obviously it's a reaction, so we're not trying to fake that, but in terms of how the production is and the shoot and the editing and the thumbnails and even something as small as like the way the color grading is of our videos and stuff, because we genuinely do care about what we're creating and what we're putting out there into the very passionate. Like there's a genuine love for the channel.
We love the channel. It's our baby.
It is our baby. I think there is definitely a creative side to us. You would like be playing piano.
I remember I used to do all that.
Yeah, man. You had all that, like those expressions, and an enjoyment of entertaining the people, you know? Please share with the audience, is there a time where someone's comment really got to you?
Yeah?
Do you remember what it was?
I can't remember exactly. I think some guy called me a motherfucker or something.
Did he say, MF, is this reaction?
Yeah, is this a reaction? So I said, what's the MF stand for? Motherfucker. I'm thinking, is this guy being rude? Who the fuck does this guy think he's talking to? And then that reaction is like, calm down, calm down. It's just negativity, bro. I said, fucking listen, mate. Don't be a keyboard warrior.
I personally feel like you've grown a lot in that area.
The thing is, right, is you have to know when the negativity is real and when you have to take it as critique.
Yeah.
And when it's not real, and it's very evident when it's not real is when the positivity like severely outweighs the negativity. But like for instance, you got that reaction. That's just somebody who's come on and doesn't really like what they're seeing, or is you know, because our channel is a bit different. And to be honest with you, our channel is amplified. Like, I've watched a lot of other channels. I don't find that a lot of channels are as entertaining as ours is, without being critical.
Disrespectful to them. Yeah, no, 100%. Because I think for us, one of the main things is that we wanted to deliver something that was authentic and real, but we also wanted it to have an energy of a show. And that's why when you watch our videos, there's this element of anything could happen. There's videos like of us like we're throwing fire at each other, we're beating each other in one, and it's like anything could happen. I think that for us, it's the thing of we want to essentially elevate the reactor space through Darji Bros, but not in a way that's fake or we're just putting on an act, because what you see is what you get, but the idea is to animate.
Real entertainment. And
animate what is in the raw footage, but deliver it to you guys in a fresh new way in this package that is, like I said, like a show. Literally, when we say your brothers in cinematic excitement, I think there is a cinematic energy that we're trying to build, and we're working on that. It's growing, for sure.
It's a beautiful thing. So, what's something about our filming process? Something that the viewers wouldn't know about our filming process that you have to do.
That we're not in a studio, we're just in a living room with a green screen.
We've been exposed!
Yeah.
But we made our own studio out of the living room, innit?
Oh, definitely. We've definitely like shifted the environment that we've got into a studio. They don't know that before we hit record on every single video, I studied drama. So my degree is in drama, and a drama exercise that's very common is when you do stretches of the muscles in your face and you make really weird sounds. And I got you to do that, I think, from our first shoot. So it's never on camera, but literally before we hit record, we are there looking at each other going, ooh, yeah. Crazy. But it really helps with it loosens up the muscles in your face, and it helps with your expressions and your articulation and the way you speak and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's definitely something. Yeah.
Tell me one Bollywood movie that you're looking forward to reacting to, and why?
I think I'll give it to DDLJ. Probably because like that's one of the most legendary ones. But to see what our spin of that would be is quite interesting. But I think that one's a while away. I would actually love to do that when we reach 1 million subscribers. I would actually love to save that, because it's so iconic.
The classic.
Yeah, it's such a classic to be in that line of reactions with that film. Yeah, I think that means a lot to me. So.
Okay.
You?
I want to do Munna Bhai.
MVVS.
How do you feel about the community we've built with our subscribers?
Oh, I love them. I love you guys.
And how do you feel about their support, and how much they've kind of given us the strength to keep going?
When you see the numbers going up, it gives you an indication that, okay, we must be doing something right. I've seen comments of people say, I hope you guys get to 1 million subscribers, or I love your reaction, bro. And it's like, these are people we don't know, yet just through
Appreciate my content.
and it feels like there is
And there's a love. For the
that's what I
channel.
was just about to say. It feels like there's a love and an understanding that's quite unspoken between us and them. I feel like every time we look down that lens, you can feel them. And in a weird way, you know that they feel you. There's a connection, and it's definitely a relationship that is not taken for granted. We don't look at you guys as just numbers, because it's very easy to do that. You know, when you look at the analytics of the channel and you can see, oh, you have this many subscribers, you have this many comments, and because we don't meet you like every day, or we haven't seen a lot of you, it's very easy to just be like, oh, I've got this many numbers now, I've got this many views now. And it's like, I don't really look at it like that, because it's a soul. It's this many souls, it's this many people that are watching you. And without them, we can't grow the channel that we are creating. So none of it is taken for granted. And I feel a duty of service to them to do better creatively and entertain, but more importantly, I think uplift. For you, when we put our content out, what is it that you hope it gives people?
Joy, laughter,
Yeah.
a break from the crazy.
The hardships of this world.
Yeah.
Well,
It does that for me.
it does that for me. It does that for me. Like I definitely, like I would say on my hardest days, Darji Bros, whether we're watching an episode or we're reacting or we're editing, I feel like the energy of our own channel uplifts me. And I don't know if I've ever told you this. When the concept started forming for the channel, I think about the guy on the train that's had a really hard day at work. And you know, everybody has their shit. Everyone's got shit going on in their life, you know, in some form or another. And I think about the guy on the train that's had a really hard day, and when he's traveling home, it's crazy how much just a simple video or a piece of entertainment can actually spin your whole day around. It can change turn your mood around, and it can uplift you. It can change your whole pattern, your whole mood, your energy. It can give you exactly what you need in that moment. And that's because, for me, I am the guy on the train. When I travel home from work, sometimes I could be going through some dark days or whatever, like I'll just put on a video, and especially when it's our own channel, not to sound big-headed about our channel, but I love our channel. And it's there for me when I need it most. Not in the sense of like, because I'm on camera, but the main thing for me is our brotherhood. When I'm with you, bro, I said this off camera, it's genuinely difficult for me to be upset when I'm in your presence.
Likewise.
You know, like you've always been there for me. It's lovely for me to see the channel going the way it is, because not only now do I have that in our personal life, but it's literally caught on camera, and it's like each video is like a time capsule. You know, and now it's being shared with the whole world. One of the biggest comments I always get is like, oh, your guys' chemistry.
Because we've been together since young, okay? It takes years to build that. It's not just natural. Actually, it's very natural.
I was gonna say, wait, it is natural.
It's not unnatural. It's natural.
But we've also worked hard at it.
Obviously, over the years, it's grown deeper.
And just to add to that, this channel is a relationship with you guys, and it's very much ours just as it is yours, and it's a team effort. I don't think we want it to be this thing where we just give you just what we want. It's give and take. We want to do what we want, enjoy.
There is no us without you guys.
100%.
We do this for you, so it only makes sense for us to pull the movies out and for you to get you guys involved. So now you're choosing what we react to and the direction the channel kind of goes in. And we'll probably be, you know, who knows, in the future we might be polling out even more questions as to where you'd like this channel to be branching out to.
Yeah.
You know, whether that be podcasts or other things, or, you know, even a different niche or a different kind of channel, which we'll definitely take on board, even if we have to create another channel. We will take it on board. We will try to give you what you want.
Well, Bro, I just want to say, not just with the channel, but in general, thank you for riding with me.
Ride or die.
Ride or die, since day one. Having you in my life and having the channel in my life simultaneously has helped me on a personal level, on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, like every level imaginable. And having created something like this just with you is so special to me, and it's definitely added to who I am, and it's helping me grow as an individual. So I just want to say I appreciate you, and I love you, bro, and thank you so much, and we love you guys, and as always, we shall see you in the next one.